Hey doll fans! I'm trying a new angle today. I don't know how it's gonna work, but we'll try it. I have a new prompt idea, and first off, I want to give you the disclaimer that if anyone else has ever thought of this prompt before me, I apologize. I actually came up with this like a long time ago, but I just couldn't come around to making the video about it. But I want to know, do your dolls have any theme songs? And this could mean a number of things. Have you written any songs for your dolls? You know, have you composed any music for your dolls? Or have you just dedicated some already existing pop songs to your dolls? That's all I can think of right now. Basically, do your dolls have theme songs in any kind of form? And if they do, you can tell us about it. If you have written a song and you want to share it, please feel free to share it. By all means, play the song for us if you own it, or if you have permission to use it. If you don't own it, if it's a pop song or something, then be very careful. I wouldn't play it on the video. There might be some repercussions with YouTube, but do feel free to post a link to the song in your description so that if we're really curious to hear it, then we can go click the link and go listen to it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not a music composer. I wish I was. I wish I was. I love music, but I'm not. I'm a visual artist. But I use very much I use music to help me come up with ideas and inspire me, you know. Music has always been very much a part of my creativity. So yes, my dolls do have theme songs. That's the prompt. I'm gonna draw a line now. If that's all you need to know, then you can cut off the video if you're done already. But I'm gonna go ahead and give you my answers, just to get this, get this through with, so you don't have to watch like 2 different videos. If you stay tuned, if you want to hear my answers, and here they are. I, of course, have a lot of theme songs. These are the only dolls really that I have with theme songs. The other dolls are kind of unstory related. I can relate Signet to the story. I'm kind of working toward doing that actually, but she doesn't have a theme song. She's too much of a background kind of character, so we're not gonna bother with that. I am a metalhead, and I very much love music, and I have tons and tons of CDs and tons of bands that I like. But when I started pulling together this collection, it's hilarious. It's so limited. I got 3 Nightwish albums and 1 Swallow the Sun album. It's like, whoa! That's a lot of variety there. Troll Blood, congrats. But I guess Nightwish really works really well for if you're like writing fantasy style. But no, I really do use a lot of my collection, lots and lots of different kinds of music and metal music. But as far as these dolls go, I'm just being honest, there's a lot of Nightwish songs in there. So I want to start off with Lamb Rain. And here he is. I just want to take this moment to shove him in your face a little bit, because he is about to lose his face up. I put it on my list to go ahead and take his face up off so I can put some elf ears on him. He's supposed to be an elf. So let's take some last looks at him before it happens. I'm really sad to see this face up go, because I love it. It's perfect. I just love it. It's really great. I'm gonna take some really detailed photos of it, so just in case I want to recreate it after he gets his elf ears. It's also time for me to order some string, because he's been loose lately. Since he stands up in here, I really need to make sure his legs are good and strong. So anyway, back to his prompt. He does have a theme song. And of course, as usual, I would pick a lot of ambient music for all of these characters, but but each one has a special song that usually really hits me. When that song comes on, it's like, I think about that character. That's the character. It's just bam. It's like, yes, it really tunes me into the character. So for him, it is Sleepwalker by Nightwish. And since I don't want to play the song. I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. I'm just going to put it in the link. All these songs are going to be in the link so you can hear if you've never heard it before. I'm guessing a lot of you have already heard a lot of the stuff, Nightwish especially. The thing about Sleepwalker by Nightwish, and my favorite version is the version on this album, Wishmaster. I call it the techno version. It's slower, it's weirder, and then they have a faster version that sounds more rock-like. That's on another CD. The Sleepwalker song, the thing about it is it's sexy and it's sensual. I think it's like one of the sexiest songs in metal music. I put the blue ribbon on it for that. It's just like the sexiest song. There's two sexiest songs in metal as far as I'm concerned, and that's Sleepwalker, and it's also Wild Child by Wasp. So those two songs. So anyway, be Sleepwalker to him because it's dark and it's sexy and it's sensual and it is what do you call it? It's seductive. It's all those S words. And he has a lot to do with the dreaming too. When you listen to the song, I think you'll get it. You know, I think the look of him really kind of goes with the sound of the music, so I think you'll get it. I painted a picture based on that too, and I'll show you that someday, but not today. But anyway, let's move on. I hope I don't get too long-winded. Say goodbye to Lamb Rain. The next song I will run through real fast, and I will attribute it to Payu. Payu is Lamb Rain's twin brother. And some of these song choices don't really make sense to me, but they might make sense, I don't know. I'm kind of a person that I listen to a song and it's about the feeling. It's about the sound and the feeling rather than the lyrics. Like my parents are big on music too, and for them it's all about lyrics. Like they don't even care what it sounds like. Like they have to listen for the lyrics. They have to understand what's being said. And for me, not at all. Not at all. It's just all about how it sounds, and the lyrics also do play a part, but it's not like a rule that I have. So this song may or may not make sense. I think it does to me. In my crazy brain it does, and sometimes the lyrics make sense, but I really don't know what the song is about. I don't know what they're getting at. I don't know if they're basing it on a novel or a movie or whatever. I don't know, but it is on this album. It's called Dead to the World, and for some reason when that male singer comes on, I just think of him. I think of the character Payu is playing, and that just happens every time. It's like bam, you know, tunes me in right to that character, that place in the story, and I don't know if it makes sense. I don't know, you know, but it seems like it makes sense. If that makes sense. So that's it. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna give you a really quick one for Lyska. He doesn't really have a certain theme song. His theme song is every song written by Korpiklani. so that's it. I didn't bring any CDs for that, but the band Korpiklani. I'll just pick one, and you can listen to it if you want to hear. He's a very woodsy person. He's a forest person, a woodsman. You know, he really knows how to survive in the forest, basically. And everything about Korpiklani and their happiness, you know, just reminds me of the Lyska character. Alright, now let's move on again, and now I'm going to tell you about these two girls, Lena and Kaisa. Now, let me see. Lena and Kaisa, they don't know each other. But they have a lot in common. They have a lot. They're like the same, but they're different. They're opposites, but they're the same. It's kind of hard to explain without actually telling you all about the story, but I don't want to give it away just yet because I need to get closer to publication time, you know, so then I can start explaining these things in case you want to hear my thoughts on the story I've written. I'm grouping them both in with this theme song. Otherwise, originally, I would say the theme song belongs to Kaisa. And that theme song I found on this Nightwish CD, Tales from the Elven Path. It is Night Quest. And Night Quest, I guess, seems like it's about, like, it's about traveling. So it's about a fantasy adventure travel story, I guess. And that's actually what that's exactly what she's doing. She is on it's her quest. She's on the quest here. And she also has a quest too. She travels through the woods. She travels through the woods. They're both they have a lot in common, as I said. And for some reason when that song would come on, I automatically started thinking about my character that Kaisa is playing. And that just happened. It's that feeling thing again. It's not because I knew what the lyrics were saying either. I usually don't even read the lyrics. I usually just go by feeling, sound, and then I actually have misheard lyric episodes that happen sometimes. So I'm not. Sometimes I think my brain is wired weirdly because I hear things differently. I hear misheard lyrics a lot, and I actually take the misheard lyrics seriously, and I put it toward things. I use it as inspiration. It's actually a good thing that I mishear these lyrics. It helps me to come up with ideas. I think the song has a lot to do with it. Before I made this video, I watched the lyric music video of it on YouTube. I listened to it, I saw the lyrics, so I saw what they were saying, and yeah, I'm seeing there's probably, yeah, similarities to her traveling experience and the song's lyrics. My favorite part of the song is, and what really gets me about it, what always hits my brain every time the song comes on, is that near the end they say lady in black, lady in white, and I don't know, for some reason I somehow attributed that to Kaisa. And this first happened before I ever invented Lena, I think. But Lena is clearly the lady in black, Kaisa is the lady in white. So yeah, so it's magical somehow, yeah. And that's their theme songs. When the song comes on, I think of those characters. And now this last one is D. And D's my most special character. He's my favorite. I think of him probably more than 12 hours a day. Those are my waking hours. And I've had him for a very long time, since I was 13, and I'm now 31. And I'm still hanging on to him, and music still makes me think of him. I usually, when I discover new music, if it reminds me if it makes me think of him, then bam, I like that music. That's how I find music I like. And he's had lots of theme songs all these years, but you know, some of the songs have been kicked out, new songs have been brought in. So right now, the closest that I could ever attribute to him, that I think that really suits him the most, is Swallow the Sun. And this album is called The Morning Never Came. So just that album title alone is enough. It speaks a lot. I'm going to attribute the whole damn band to that guy. So everything that they sing, the way they sound, the lyrics, the music, the gloominess, everything, the singer, the guitar, everything about this band reminds me of D, and that's why they're my favorite band these days. I just love that band. So, but I'm going to I'll pick out one song at least, and we'll say this song is called "Hate Lead the Way." That's like probably my favorite song by that band. I like them all though. They're a great band. They're my favorite. But "Hate Lead the Way," that song really gets me going. It really I just love it. It's so dark, but it makes me so excited. I love it. It's just so awesome. Every time it comes on, I'm like, you know, I don't know. It's just like, yes. So that's it. Now I'll post all these in the description below, and I want to hear if your dolls have any theme songs too. Don't be shy. Just say whatever, you know. If you wanna share, please do. I'm very excited. So yeah, I'll get back to you with some more updates. Have a great day. Who stole my sandwich?